Hey guys, Ryan Dement. I hope you're having a great day. All right, it's Friday. We made it. Decompress and then right back at it tomorrow over the weekend. Got lots to do. But I wanted to talk about what's going on in the market, and we're not really discussing it, and that's okay. I mean, here nor there. I found a house yesterday, and this is just tip of the iceberg, and we'll see what happens. I'm not a Debbie Downer. I'm going to be positive about this, but we'll see where it goes. I've told you guys many times about the community I live in. We have multiple builders. One of the builders is Toll Brothers. They listed a house at the end of April. We are now on the 13th of May. Happy Friday the 13th, by the way. And they reduced the price by $100,000. It was an $800,000 home. It's now a $7,000 home. So in a matter of several weeks, they reduced it by $100,000. That is a dramatic decrease. So that made me start thinking, okay, what else is going on out there? Not saying the market is right, and not saying that we're at a place where I called it before, demand and supply and demand have crossed. And that means housing prices have come down. Interest rates are at its lowest point it possibly can be, because we're not going to continue to see the Federal Reserve decrease. They're going to increase. So prices are going to have to come down pretty steadily for it to make sense for you to buy your house during this market. But $100,000 clip is nice, but that's $800,000. That's still a ton of money. So I want it to go to Redfin. I've looked at some stuff. I don't know all of it. This is just going to be me exploring, showing you guys what's going on. I'm going to use Phoenix. I'll go to Las Vegas. I'll look at another market too, and we'll do 3. So let me share my screen really quick here with you guys. Okay, we're sharing it. So I'll put Maricopa County. That's where I live. And it's slow, way slow. Okay, so all I'm going to do is come up to the filters. I don't want to look at all this other stuff. I'm looking at house and townhome. So we'll come back to time on Redfin, and we'll come back to price reduction. So you can see currently today on the market, there's 7,230 homes. So let's just start with price reduction. In the last day, and I haven't even done anything, 434 homes. But let's just get right to in the last 30 days. 1,780. That's roughly 22% off the top of my head. So 22% of this market has had a price reduction. Now, let's get real with this. Some of these price reductions are really crappy, where they do $100, which is stupid. They're back to playing that game again, which is very dumb. Some of these are very real. Let's go look at these. I have no idea what they are. Here's one that's been on for 20 hours. I have no idea how much it's been reduced. So I just typically come down here to the bottom. Well, I went too far. There we go. Oops. Somebody doesn't know how to list a house. They listed it at 4.7 million and it's 479,000. So that one, not so hot. Let's go to another one. I'm just picking the top ones. It is what it is. $649 to $639, $10,000. It's a nice little chunk. Let's pick something in the middle of the pack. Here's 600,000. 20,000. So in two houses, we have an average of $15,000 price reduction. So it's roughly between 10 and 15% of what's being reduced. But I wanted to show you guys one other thing. So when you guys see that I have reduced in the last 30 days, now I want to see time on Redfin. Less than 30 days, 835. More than 30 days, that's interesting. More than 30 days is the same as less than 30 days. That doesn't make sense. More than 45 days, 459. More than 60 days, 287. Now, those are all the homes that have had price reductions in the last 30 days. How about in the last 14 days? 202. Last 7 days, 104. And you expect it goes down. 64. Last day, 39. So you guys can see that we are starting to see houses sit on the market because, one, they're overpriced, and two, interest rates are high. But you're starting to see people are realizing that they can't sell the houses at these crazy off the chart prices, so they have to reduce them. And by doing so, you're now bringing yourself into the marketplace to where you can actually start affording a home. Once these numbers start coming down even further, I would probably say interest rates and prices will intersect probably later this year, maybe early next year. I don't know for sure. I can't tell you, but I can tell you this. Things are going to change, and it'll become a buyer's market, and you'll be able to buy a home. It may be a little bit more money, but if you save your money now and wait, putting a little extra down will save you that additional cost in a monthly payment. And then once the market corrects itself and we start getting interest rates lower, you get 1%, 1.5% lower than where you're at, you refinance. And then you save yourself even more money. And then you're in the right place at the right time, and you did what you needed to do, and you don't have to worry about being house poor. You prepared yourself on the front end to capitalize on a buying. You waited for the Fed to start reducing prices once we get out of this craziness of pandemic / potential recession. And then you're sitting pretty in your house, and you've got equity already built up because you've already put 12 or 24 months worth of payments into it, and it's appreciating. And it's not gonna, guys, we're not gonna continue to appreciate like we are now, 22%, 24%. That's just astronomically crazy. 5, 10, 15%, probably where it's gonna be. Not this craziness over time. And there's also gonna start being more houses hitting the market, because you've got large hedge funds that are going to hit the market and dump their houses, their rentals. Stay tuned for that, because I'm going to have a whole video on that. All right, guys, that's a little long for today. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you guys on the other side. Stay safe and stay healthy.